was visiting this church and this pastor got up and he told me to sow the seed. And I told myself that I don't have nothing. I have nothing at all. I got $14 to my name. That's all I have.
What?
And this preacher told me to sow that $14 and I'll be blessed and blessed and blessed. He says, and he was right. I was. And just, he had big rings on and everything.
Oh.
Jeez.
Like a Ponzi scheme.
And,
Pyramid scheme.
and then there's a couple other ones like that too, you know.
Who is it, Benny Hinn? Is he
Benny
one of those
Hinn's
that does that?
Yeah, Benny Hinn's.
Benny Hinn.
TD Jakes is
Oh,
another
he's
one.
a big. Is he the one that was people
He's
were
the
throwing
big black
money at
guy.
the stage and he was dancing in it?
No, that was another black guy that does.
Well, there's
Yeah.
one from Chicago that I cannot stand.
Really?
Yeah, he's a
So you
Great
sit.
big guy.
So you sit if you can't stand him.
too big.
You
He's got
sit.
a beard. He's got a beard, and it's not Mission Baptist. It's something Baptist church. You know, they show it.
Mm.
You know, the church and that. I started listening to him, and he'd be talking to him. Can't understand.
A
Is
mumbler.
this Biden or who? You know?
He's the whisperer.
That's what I thought. I thought it was Biden.
Shut up.
Talking.
He's the whisperer.
It's Daniel.
Shut up.
Daniel.
So I just,
Shut up.
I like Charles
Both of you.
Stanley
I didn't see
Look
where I
you.
like
and I
him.
No.
Yeah.
Robert
No.
Jeffers.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember him, but
He's Dallas
Yeah,
Baptist
just
Church.
okay.
What's his thing called?
Charles Stanley is.
Yeah,
I really like him.
he's got
I can't think.
a boy that's supposed to be preaching too.
Oh, Andy Stanley.
Is it Andy?
Heartland does a lot of his. Well,
They used to do
they
that.
used
They don't
to.
do his stuff
a lot
much
of his
anymore.
stuff.
He was on this morning, and I didn't know if that was his.
Toast
son
to
or not.
Andy Stanley.
Because they said I've always heard that he had a bigger church than what
Man, my
Charles
God,
had.
Oh, he does.
He does.
does he. Well,
Yeah.
this guy didn't show nothing. He was just on the stage.
Yep.
And didn't show nothing anywhere about anything, you know. And just a shirt and I don't know if he had jeans. I
Jeans,
think
usually
they were
jeans.
jeans and-
Yeah.
I never saw
Very
him.
casual. They got 7 huge campuses down in the Atlanta area. And they won't tell nobody where he's going to be at, which campus he's going to preach live from. He says because
Careful.
everybody will flood that particular campus. In fact, Heartland's worship
I
leader
went down.
that they have now was the old worship leader of Andy Stanley's, and I guess this guy, because I guess he likes to get up on the stage and move, and yeah, he's just always moving when he's singing. When he was head of worship at Andy Stanley's church, he would tell the story, because the guys in the one men's group say it all the time. Andy says, "Here's your X, that's your spot. That's what you sing from, and you don't deviate." He ended up leaving there though, because of that, and they came up here.
You saw Andy Stanley?
Yeah, a little bit this morning.
What do you call
Oh,
that style?
why didn't you tell
that
me?
he-
I didn't know
he-
it was.
like
I
He
want
was
to
in
see.
the
What do you
bathroom
call
or
it?
something.
Yeah,
Style.
they
It's,
call that like a psychology is what Andy Stanley is kind of. But if you really listen
He has
to
some
his
good
message,
series.
though, a lot of people do criticize it because he doesn't come right out and say the gospel and a lot of stuff, and he does kind of preach to a lot of people who may not know too much, but there are a lot of people who don't know that much, and so, and he'll do a lot of his teachings. I think a lot of his teachings are actually pretty good because it'll be like a lot of times, okay, so you're gonna believe
I like
in,
the style of the podcast.
and this and this because why? Because the Bible says so? He goes, I understand.
It's like a truck.
But then
eating
what he'll do is he'll take the
grapes,
entire series and then he'll say
raspberries.
why you can find the Bible reliable because so many people did write about the same events. And then, and this one series that he just got done going through in the men's group, he says, and this is a lot of times you'll hear from atheists or people who just don't know. They're hearing what somebody else says, and so they're just echoing what they're hearing. But he'll say the Bible wasn't put together until 300 AD. But the books in the Bible, some of them are thousands of years old. And that's the part that people aren't getting through their head, so.
Here, get her email, Jim.
Right,
It's in late.
right.
I'm glad you guys came over. I enjoyed
Yeah, so
putting
great.
something together for you guys.
was so
you guys
good.
always
If I can get up.
Everything was really good.
took such good care of us for
Let me
so
tell you where
many
the
years.
dish detergent's at.
Oh,
Huh?
Let me tell you where the dish detergent's at.
I already asked
I
Sherry.
thought you were gonna say the tip box.
Oh.
It went that way.
Oh,
Where's the treadmill at? That cheesecake.
No kidding.
Ugh,
Can you
that's
get
good,
up?
but I'm stuffed now.
No.
yeah. Ooh-ah.
Oh, goodness.
no, we need it.
Is that too long?
Yeah. Does your walker fit to go into our bathroom, or did you take it?
No, I just set it in the hall.
Okay, so it wouldn't fit. Our bathroom's probably too little anyway. I was wondering about
Yeah.
that.
You never get off the toilet, it's so low.
Yeah,
See, we're used
okay.
to the tall toilets, and
I
when you
guess so.
see an older one,
Okay.
I can hardly get up.
Huh, you might have to change ours out anyway, huh, Jim?
Yeah, I
Ours
was
is starting to
thinking
get
about
old.
redoing the colors and stuff in there anyways. So.
Well, I don't care about that, but, well, maybe just repaint, but I mean,
Yeah, just repaint.
we should probably have some new toilets put in.
I'll put it on plate when we get ours. Thanks a lot, Sherry.
Oh, I'm so
Everything's
glad
so
you came
good.
over. Good.
Right, I got
I'm
it.
glad you come over.
That was really good.
Alright, Dick's coming over.